Here's a dubstep station on Amazon Music.
Grab that with those, more leverage. And then step back up and he does the same thing. He's getting the position and you're getting the defense. gives you a good face like this. That's all on the ball. That's all.
There you go. When you're doing this kind of big thing, you would get off your back. If I'm gonna end up doing, not just back like this. Turn off that. Lay on my shoulders, not get rusty on my back. You can defend and push it up.
Guys, your back step, yes. Big back step.
You know what I'm saying? You want to start lifting it now.
Do it down. Alexa, put James Brown radio. Lock it up.
You feel it, right? It's better on this one forward. Okay.
Alexa, volume up too. That's perfect. You should aim for this every time, and then you just grab it and pinch it, and he's going to step back. He doesn't stumble. Oh, really? Yeah. That off there and step back up. And once he feels it, let your legs fall. You can start. Which side? Right hand or left hand? That one's going to be perfect. Now, just take that up and don't worry about it. Warming up. Yeah. You have to start and then work your way up. See how he's double back? Second step. And then you go to your edge as you're coming up. Step back. Thumb down. Makes it easier. Yeah, it's like a hair bowl. There you go. You like really tight packed it. circle up. Alright guys, so third week of our leg lock pyramid, bottom rung of the ladder, biggest window for opportunity to escape or pass before you get an injury is your ankle lock. So goal a little smaller, because it involves pushing you in sometimes, you'll have a pretty decent window. Today we're on that third layer, very shortened window to tap. And that window depends on the velocity or the intensity of the training partner. Strong submission. This is Kneebar. So, Kneebars, depending on how you get it, if they have very good posture and they fall at an angle that really gets your legs straight and up more towards your shoulders than down towards your other ankle, you'll start to feel a burn from your hamstring all the way down to your calf. Because you're not very flexible. If you're super flexible, you won't feel anything, right? Now, the key to the knee bar is getting those hips to go forward against the elbow. What is a bar? Arm bar, knee bar. Unless there's other bars. Those variations named toy bars and this bar and that bar, adapting bar. All the bars that you have are simply this. Described and explained in one small, sweet, simple sentence. Bending in the wrong direction. Okay? Don't have to get, if I ask everyone, I've asked teenagers, little kids, adults, and little kids when the live teenagers, is anyone with divided community, and I'm not pushing it in the wrong direction. Right? Knee bars are no different. Now, one of the things we need to think about, there's a couple ways to finish knee bars. You're laying on your side, where you have a lot of control to push forward. There's no, gravity's not really force you working. You're just pushing forward with your hips. But today we're going to go over a way to make it nice and easy to control where you don't think about moving your hips forward, you actually are moving your hips and you're going to Two is going to be belly down. That is easier for me, the person doing it, because what happens is I'm able to let gravity sink my hips into the knee in order to hyperextend it. Now, there's an element of danger there if I don't have good body control on my part. If I just drop my hips in, then yes, you're going to get a destroyed knee. But the beautiful part about the gravity is I don't need to use a whole lot of muscle. I just let gravity take its place and I position myself where my hips are sinking. Inverted, where I hit up into the sky to get this knee bar. That one I find to be the most difficult because I'm pushing up into the knee. And I have to elevate my hips against gravity. And the whole time I'm doing all these knee bars, what muscle am I fighting? Anybody know? Yeah. So if I'm getting in an arm bar and I pull bicep, I'm arm bar, I'm pulling against it. Depending on who we're talking about, might be an impressive muscle, might be a little less than impressive. Hamstring on everyone is way bigger than their bicep. And so when they go to curl this to defend it, that's a big muscle you're fighting against. Okay? Matter of fact, once it gets to a certain degree, you might as well switch to a different leg lock or a different position. Because fighting to get that back can be difficult, right? And you want to expend that energy for something you may or may not get. That's your choice. Now, when we get this leg lock, this knee bar, remember, in all these positions, you're most likely going to be fighting against that tension. So that adds another layer of you having to fight against the force in order to do it safely, in order to get a submission, but also not your training partner. Now, this is different mentality than if you're fighting or in a tournament. In a fight, I would hope you're not doing knee bars, but there are certain self-defense tactics that ends up in a knee bar. Then the fight for your life. If you're in a competition, everyone signs on the dotted line, we're out there competing. So everyone knows the game. And send it. That's another area where you're going for the goal. There's a closest goal. In here, we're learning. And if you blast everyone's knee open with a knee bar on the first day, how many people show back up the next day? And you're all by yourself. Okay? So we need to check our training partners. Now, this is the one submission that I have to put the most energy in, not the hurt. If I just beat my hips forward and I just send it every time, It's going to be easy. But being slow and controlled, and then slowly extending through that hamstring curling and getting the position right, it's going to require you to go slow, and you will use more muscle. But it's all for safety, and so we'll continue to do that for our training partners. But there's a way to do it without really using a lot of muscle, and you might sit there and go, when I'm done teaching you, like, let's just see what you're talking about, right? Trust me. I'll show you why it can be difficult and why it can be show you the different variations. So there are a lot of Kneebars. Kneebars are all over the place, and you can find them. If you've never looked for them, if you've never done them, you'd be surprised at how often they work. Okay? Mine's right here. Just lay right there with your hips towards the chin, feet up. Let's get into a Kneebar. So this is just a easy step into a Kneebar scenario so you guys can see what the Kneebar looks like. Okay? We're actually going to turn a little bit here. All right. For this Kneebar, I'm going to attack this leg. Now, I would step off to the side, and I raise my foot. Where's my foot going, Derek? Yes. Here. That's the fake out on that Kneebar entry. He thinks I'm stepping in to pass when I'm really stepping across to get here. And I'm close to him. Alright? Now, I want his foot and ankle near my neck, here. Way up here is probably really low on the leg on a giant, and you need to get your hips in front of you. If it's down here, you're too far up the leg. Once we get this, I like to hook the Achilles with my elbow pick. I take my other hand and grab the toes, and I make a figure forward like a rear naked choke block, and I put his toes by my feet. What this does is, if I don't do that, and I just grab his heel, Derek turns his feet, and puts his foot towards his heel. And then now, he can bend his leg. And I'm not pressing into the knee if he starts to make way to get out. Okay? So, let's say I'm here, Derek turns his toes to the ceiling, and he can start to slip out. Alright? Once I lock this in, go ahead there, turn your toes to the ceiling. Now to finish, people see moving forward. And I'm going to show you something. Watch this. My feet are forward. I'm going to use just my hips to go forward. Go it slow. Alright. No. Alright. From here. This time, I'm just going to throw my heels into the back of the back. Why did I make all those faces? Because I'm not that good at math. I really a little more difficult for you to go forward. And in this instance, I'm just curling my heels into the back. Yeah. Without it, I'm forcing my hips forward. If I'm trying to be slow and powerful at the same time, hips alone, don't do it. But what happens when you curl your feet behind your hips? You naturally bring your hips forward, or your feet behind you. You naturally bring your hips forward, and that pushes into that knee without you really doing it. It's actually it's way slower and more incremental than if I'm trying to like gauge how far I can get forward. Right? It's too far, it's too fast. I'm gonna slowly peel your heels back into their back and dig them in, and your hips are gonna go forward slowly. You feel a difference between the two? The one I really tried was just this. How did that feel?
It was hurting, but it definitely took longer.
Second one, how did that feel?
Yeah, it's pretty quick. Yeah.
Pretty quick, but did it feel like I was just spazzing through it?
No.
It was pretty slow and controlled. So guys, when you get in these Kneebars, put your feet behind you. One, that protects your feet from an attack on his part. And two, you just curl your feet, and as you curl, your hips are going to go forward. One more time. So we're here. To set up, I come here. He's like, oh, he's going to step right there, because in reality, people will step through, they'll put their knee through. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep his hand here in case he reaches up or does anything, I can block it. I come in here. As I'm falling, I'm keeping myself close to him. Slide. And when I go for the Kneebar, I automatically take my opposite hand and I'm just wrapping here. Whether it's calf, as long as it's beyond the knee, I'm going to wrap it. And my goal is to get him into the leg. Hand on the toes, grip, heels curl into the back. I don't necessarily cross them, I keep them in here. Your each leg will be stronger if you do them individually. If you cross them, the top leg will be as strong as the bottom will just let it stay. Both individuals need more power from each share load. And you just curl your heels and get that. That's the basic marble. Kneebar. So, how fancy do they get? Super fancy. Well, we're going to go over 3 or 4. The ones I want you to do is this one, right? I want you to practice this next one, okay? Now, there we go. Half up. I'm in half up. This is my top side hand, we'll call it, because this is where his top side hand is. He has a bottom side and a top side. And then from half guard, he's got a top side. I have a pivot knee. The knee in between is my pivot knee. Alright? The rest of this is outside stuff. So, top hand pushes his hand to the mat. I lean in on it. If you're wearing a knee, you can press the knee sleeve. I come here. I try not to put pressure there. I try to make this all individual on my body on him. What I'm going to do is I'm going to back step really quick. And as I do that, I scoop my hips into his stomach. I want my feet wide. And see how I'm doing this? If I'm leaning forward trying not to put pressure on him, I can't lift my feet. And it's not what we want. Okay? Let's go. Going here. I'm seated. Feet are here. I lock this in. Then I can grab and I can fall to the knee bar. What do people do most of the time? What would you do here, Eric? Bend this leg. Good. Try to grab. In my hips. Okay. Alright. Let's talk about another. Probably pretty good. Plus, other times people will take this leg and try to hook it to defend so he knows I like this leg, right? So you throw the other leg up. Boom! Can't get that, coach. I blocked it. Wonderful. Grab the toes. I pull it forward. If it goes in front of his leg, I'll hold it there. If he goes, no, I don't want you to get that one. Great. Either way he locks it, right? I will then scoop, lock, down. Same position, heels curl. The reason he grabbed my hips and pulled back is it gives you the sense that you can climb my back. If, turn your feet that way, watch where I position my hips. If I sit here, Derek, can you climb up and grab my back? Can you reach over my shoulder and just kind of cut my back? Yeah. Oh, look at that. And then you can maybe get out of that. Go ahead, Derek. Because I'm sitting on the stomach just under the back. Even if he reaches up and grabs on my neck, it's not going to be enough. Now, let's talk about falling to the side. Let me know if you guys can notice the difference. Strictly looking at just Derek's reaction to when I fall. That's nice. Derek, how much space between my hips and your hips? You guys see him? How he reacted? How much space? No. You see how he reacted to it? What was the difference? Did you notice? You felt it? Yeah. First time? Okay. Space? Mm-hmm. Okay. You guys notice that time? His body came up off the mat. Here, what's the difference between the first and the second?
Yeah, my whole body turned.
Is it tighter?
Yeah.
You know, and my clothes feel like there's more control.
Mm-hmm.
You guys want to know the difference? It happened twice. You didn't even notice it. And it's fine because it's not noticeable unless you notice it. And when I show you, you're going to go, no, it's not bad. Take your outside foot, slap your ankle. When you fall, I fall away from him and he stays stationary. Because I fell and my legs didn't clamp at all, they didn't connect at all, they're just open. So when I fall, space is made. He's not naturally going to roll up with me. He doesn't want to go with me to the kneebar. If anything, he's going to be going away from the kneebar. You take this foot, touch this ankle. It actually is quicker, faster to your side. You don't go as far away, and your leg takes a little bit of substitution. So I'm here. You'll know if it's correct. If his hips lift, his leg comes up, and his whole body turns. There's no separation. He stays connected to his leg. He will lift you. The other way, he stays down, and I pull the leg, and the leg moves. Make sense? So, back step, that's got like the most moving parts standard.
You have a first part where you
Get to it. Yeah. So it's basically this without there. I take the hand and I push, and I just back step heavy, and I scoop my foot back onto his stomach. Listen, the test is whether or not you're sitting properly is if you can put your feet go like this without falling. That means your hips are sitting on the stomach. And it's pressure. It's sitting right under the diaphragm. That's what you want. You cannot be nice to your training partner in this move and be successful. You have to put some pressure on. They'll do okay. If there's too much weight, tap, and then switch and with someone else, and you guys can work through it. It's okay if you can't, because for whatever reason. It doesn't have to do it to go through it successful. Okay? So, it looks like this. I'm in half guard. He's got one leg. This needs my pivot knee. Normally I'll come in here, I'm putting pressure on them. They might not want the pressure. And I'm getting ready to set this up. If he grabs this leg, I can't do it. He can't really be connected to me in the upper body. So I'll push and I'll do things. And then I grab this wrist and I'll turn and backstep. Shooting my hips back. I feel his wrist basically in the crack of my butt, which is where you want it. That means it's right. And then I'll scoop the leg up, shove it on this leg. And then when I'm ready, if he doesn't defend with the thing, I'll just grab the heel, lift it, flat, I'm back. Let's see. Those two side things. I'm laying on my side. Let's look at now. I'm in half guard, right? I'm going to go for a pressure pass. This arm, I'm going to go under his up side leg, and I'm going to put my chin on that hip. This arm is going to wrap around this leg to control. These two are meant to keep him from escaping away. Where is he?
This is a dam right here.
I know, right? He walked over there and he's texting like he's losing, he's keeping my stuff inside. Alright. I'm going to cross my calves under his head, or Achilles. And then I'm going to open my knees, letting my hips sag, and I'm going to curl my feet to my butt. That's called the dog bar. Don't ask me why. Someone speculated why, but I just said that's probably it. But I'll let you make it. There's a variation to that. So we get here, and he keeps this bent. I can't quite get it straight. I'm going to drop to my hip, ensuring that his Achilles is on my ankle or calf, and I'm going to start switch my legs. I'm going to start heel toeing. So if they take the knee and they go like this, don't worry, fall to your hip, extend your leg so you feel their Achilles right around this area, and you just start doing nice and slow, firm, heel toes and stuff, and it'll continue to happen. Now the problem you're going to have is upper body, they're going to be pushing your head, trying to escape and get away, until you tighten that leg. Once that leg gets tight, all the fight stops. Because now they're straightening their own leg and hyperextending it themselves, trying to get free. So, let me ask. Straighten it back there. hey, this is impressive. No. Natural articulation, natural range of motion. So when we're doing these knee bars, we want to take it to the natural range of motion, just not beyond that range of motion. With a lot of submissions, there's a space for you to get it straight through, and it scares me. Like if I grab your arm and I lock it up like a Kimura, and I break your grip and I hold it here, most people are like, Are they being submitted? Not yet. But they're afraid you're just going to beat it right behind their shoulder in the back and break their shoulder. But that's a natural range of motion. You have to know the range of motion in order to get there quickly so they don't defend. You're not finishing. I'm great. I love a fast break to get it free. And once I have it, I'll now we're going to go slow. Alright, so that was a dog bar, and then there's just a sideways single dog bar with heel and leg. You know, you pass all these things. Let's talk about knee shield. And then we'll break to start practice. Knee shield. He has a knee in front of him. Okay. You take his hand. I'm going to drop it underneath. I'm going to lock an S grip here around his knee. I'm going to lean in to make the pressure, and I get this S grip or table grip. Next thing I'm going to do is take this leg and I'm going to shoot it across his hip. Okay? Like this. And I'm going to pull up. Locking behind, rotating, here. Curling the hips. Also grab them from cradle. These guys, these are all examples of what you can do. Don't expect you to do them all. If you see one that you're like, I want to I want to try that. You try it. The basic proof standing, I want you to work. The back step, I want you to work. You can work the dog bar, but other than that, these are up the grass if you like them to do. Cradle. Like coming here, you like to take through first. You bring your head back, because that's usually the part that hurts. It comes out. You bring this up. You can slide through here. And you can slide all the way across. Here. Notice my foot staying in front. Keep it tucked to his hip. In this scenario, I'm a little low. Because you notice that the ankle is below my neck. And we'll talk about one from here. You can get them from fathers. Start off with both of them. From here to there. He stands up. Well, no. Hooking in, spinning. Extending, and raising. I actually had a student this last week. I did that. He stood up like this. And I was on his leg, upside down, and my head was in his head. I've never been there before in my life. And I was like, whoa! What in the world? So I just hit in, and he fell, and then again. I was like, I was scared. So I was like, man. So anyway, guys, Kneebar. You can get there. There's a bunch more we've gone through over this week at the Data Bridge, and we've been practicing. So I want you guys to get used to it. Now, don't go fast. Go slow. Okay? Who in here is the first time ever going to be doing Kneebar? Raise your hand. It's the first time really ever practicing. Right? Yeah. No worries. Guys, go slow. Go slow. Practice getting here, slapping the ankle, falling. Get what you're doing, it feels tight. You got your control, but you feel like I have the grip right. You're able to get your leg free, so it's loose. No. That's cool. Practice it. That's the kind of communication you have with anybody. Because if they're sitting there like, in a gym sock, old gym sock, that was nothing. If you don't tell them, they're going to keep doing this bad Kneebar. Talk to them. Communicate. Anytime you do leg locks with people, you should communicate. Like, hey, what's your name? Derek? My name's Derek. Nice, Ryan, bars. You do leg locks? Oh, yeah. All of them? Yeah, I only do ankles. So, dude, straight ankles are cool. I will tap. You don't have to cripple me. You know, be merciful on them to them, okay? Awesome, man. Let's do this. Maybe you show me some new stuff, man. I don't know. I'm just into it. That's the kind of stuff you need to say. Not like, hey, don't you get it? And then he escapes and he's like, all right. Snap, and I'm going. Geez, bro, why'd you do me like that? We were doing a flow roll.
Yeah.
We were going easy. Talk. Leg locks are scary when we talk about them because I want you to take it serious. If I was like, oh man, leg locks aren't even a real thing, and the next thing you know, you're leg locking somebody and you spin the wrong way and tear your own knee, you're like, well, coach, they're not real. Yeah, but we've also been told it anytime. And look where we are today. Just waiting for Bigfoot. Alright, so, also, one last caveat we break down with each other. When you're actually rolling, there's a thing called the leg lock shootout. And that is when he has my foot and I have his foot. And that turns into a race. Who gets the submission fastest? Find yourself in that position, you're not comfortable, and you know, you ask yourself the 3 questions. And we're going to change the 3rd question to hurt the tight for leg lock. The normal, traditional is, do I have enough space to escape? Do I have the knowledge, or do I know how to escape? And does it hurt? The answer to these questions will be whether or not you should pass. Do I have space? No space. This is question 2. Do I know how to get out? Yes. Alright, let's try to get out. Does it hurt? I should pass. Do I have enough space? Yes. Do I know how to get out? No, but I got space. Maybe I should try. Does it hurt? I should pass. The leg locks is there space? Yes or no? 2 questions. Do I know how to get out? No. Pass. Do I know how to get out? Yes. Is it tight? Yes. Pass. Because your leg, now we're getting the knee bars. The knee bars on that pyramid, small window. And knee bars usually don't give you a whole lot of window and opportunity and alarm for that. It's usually, if the person sends it, it's tight and then it goes pop, pop, pop. So that's why we have to talk to each other and communicate. And also guys, if you feel someone have your leg extended like this and start to bend it, tap, tap, tap. Tap them, tap, tap, tap. Oh, it was already there. Yeah, I don't know, it doesn't matter. You had the knee bar, don't know how to get out, didn't have space. I may not have to wait for this time. You know what I mean? For leg lock shootouts, you're standing face to face at noon. And it's whoever hits that leg first. Okay? I had a student, and for you higher level guys, it's an instinct. Okay? It is an instinct. If I'm rolling, I'm like doing a nice cool roll, and I might grab a foot, and next thing you know, they just dive and squeeze as hard as they can on my toes. I'm sending. Because with your energy, I'm about to get leg locked really vigorously. So I'm going to apply it. Now, I'm not going to try to destroy your leg, but it's coming. Better be ready to tap it. I had a training partner, a student of mine. We were rolling, and he's like, hurry, don't go my foot. I just went, woo! Oh, coach, yeah. That came on fast. I'm like, where were your hands? I was trying to toes back. So, talk to people. Discuss it with them. You know what I mean? If they're getting in a tight knee bar, and I don't know how to get out or whatever, I'm just like, oh, slow down, slow, tap, tap, but don't move. What do you got going on there? What's this all about? Investigate, find out, learn. Okay? It's not all about just tap, don't tap, walk away, don't talk, don't communicate. This is a learning environment. It's like a class project. Everyone's trying to get better. Okay? Guys, lots of information. We'll go back through. I'll help you. Any questions about knee bars right now? Yes, you in the back.
Could you go over the first couple again?
The 1, 2? Yep, that's
The
fine.
one that was practicing?
Yes. Were you not paying attention? Did you not take notes?
No.
You guys are talking in the back. I bet you're chewing gum too. Alright, here, step through, opposite side. This leg will come through. And what you're going to do is rotate your hand to a cupping position. Bend the knees and practice just sitting here. Slap the ankle, fall, pull it. You know what I mean? Is it different if I try it here versus down here?
It's a lot looser.
So the higher you are towards your shoulders, like we talked earlier, the more of a stretch you're going to get in the back of the leg. Okay? So that's that one. Nice and easy. Crossfoot goes through. Okay? Sit down. Okay. Not done. Top hand, outside. Top hand, top wrist. Pivot. Pivot on this knee. You can pick your foot up to pivot. Once you get your other leg over, you're going to scoot your hips back, then let go and grab the leg. Once you get here, you grab the heels straightly, sliding everything to the end of the lever, foot to ankle, ball, get the position, go your feet. And the last one, the dog bar. Chin, hand, but we're going to go under, and the hip. This one hugs his leg like a tree. We cross our calves, not our ankles, our calves, under his calves. We just open our knees, and let our hips sink as we curl our knees. And then work those. You want to do any of the others? When you come by, say, hey, so help me with this one now. Any questions? All right, on this, 1, 2, 3.
Like, I'm not going to give it to you straight. So, we're here, I'm fighting you off. Grab it. I'm going to use curl your feet into the lower back. Now, it's your curl. Or a horse. Nice and slow. I'm not scared of it. As long as you just control it, you're going nice and slow. It works. You're going to like have a seat. Nice. First of all, just keep your elbows up by the end of the lever. You don't have to tuck it right there. Right here's mine. If you want to really see it, it's really take this. Now, slap your ankle with your foot. I gotta have this actually touch it. Rolling. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get the grab of it. Not okay. Now, that makes sense. Spur into the back. How slow you go. Do me a favor. Next time you do it, do it again. You like it. Slide your elbow. Yes. While you are in the lever. Right, but I was showing like from Kenny, and like he was trying to grab like this. I said, yeah, that's fine. You don't want to put that. Grab it, grab it. 2 hands in here. You turn your hips. Yeah. You turn your hips away from his knee. Okay. Keep your hips there. Open your legs. Look what's happening when you open that leg. Can you take that foot and try to hook it over that leg and hook that knee over your other leg? Stop. Your leg. Now, remember right there. Curl your heels down. He's gonna be like, you're gonna be like, way too much energy. All right, so when you fall over, you don't care about. You want to get the grip out the ankle at the end, like after you. So when I do it, when I lean across, I'll
lock it in until it's down.
Lean back.
I got you.
Fall to the side, falls back. Fall to the side. Make it clear. Fall to the side. Somebody else on the phone. Stretch. Most people have these, like, you don't got all this. Got a trap right here. You're not flexible. Oh my gosh. This is some tight cap. You didn't get the knee pressure. They don't even, they're not even close to getting their knee pressure. In this case, is a benefit. You actually get a red flag.
It's not about the grip.
Don't put your hands on it.
But it's ground. Then I'm here, I'm just holding. So there's no grip. And that way when you fall,
Bring your elbows up. Because it's still slack.
until I come here now. Because if, I was thinking we did that before, but if you did, you just break your knee right out. So that's what I'm saying. So does that make sense? Alright, so right here. So push this leg down, let's say. Now step over. There you go. There you go. And then curl. Don't worry about this. Like you said. Now take it up in the air. Just like that. Now kick this leg that way. And now grab these toes. Grab that and feed it through it. You're walking it. There you go. Now put it back with you.
This is in a lot of situations it'll happen, but
Yep.
savvy on getting out of them.
So, yeah, good.
Now, you're gonna hit it on the track leg and just spin back.
Remember how this goes? That's how you just pick this up over.
Now, when you're ready to squeeze your hips back, just keep the bring that foot up here, and then just hold it under the knee. You're about like sit up, posture forward, right? So think about it. So again, you have to. Yes. Yes.
Now you're doing forward.
Put that.
Bring my ankle to my knee.
That means you're putting that foot on. You were trying to be nice. That's all. Great. That's what you need to use. So right here. Slide your elbows up to the end. Literally, don't just pretend. Slap this ankle with the bottom of your foot. Nice. Tuck that on the bottom side of your head. So let me help you with your arms like that. Now, here's what I want you to do. Curl your heels and move up. Keep curling your toes. No, don't look at them. No. Slide your legs back. Hold your legs. See how fast? Yes. So you're like reaching like this. Look. Now watch my hips. As long as I'm overlapping before I look like. You walk forward, one the back of the wall. Yes. Keep doing it. All right. So if you're getting it, okay. So what you're going to do is get a half of it. Right? So take your right arm, and grab it just this right leg. Now this thing's going to wrap around and upside down. Wrap around. Now here's what you're going to do. You're going to cross your calf. Yes. Now open your legs. Here's the position. You got to keep all these things in place while you're so now it's going to cross. Right? And then you're going to start sinking your hips to the mat while on your feet. Let your heels come
Yeah, I didn't feel like it was like a Indian. Yeah, I figured I'd be looking this way.
I want to grab that way.
Now you're
That's the one thing you got wrong with it. Just use it up. Sit up and use it. So try to and I'll come down here so you can see. So come here. See how I'm on my side? For pinky. If you don't get a pinky, and then come in like this. You see how I'm tweaking your ankle side? So pinky to pinky is this. I'm making a nice left arm. And then coming in like this. So, all right, here, I'll sit on the chin. We'll walk through a couple times. Yeah, you guys switch around. Hey, quick question. Yes, I know that. So I'm here, I got a half hour, I'm on the side, like, you want to pin this one? This arm doesn't do anything, so this is you got this way. One of your hands, that's where I got weird. Once you get here, now from here, you get in this position, you want to slide your elbows into the lever. You know what it does, but it's hard to do it. Literally, the bottom of the space starts to go all the way out. Your bottom. Go down the ground side of your head. Take this time, take this one going around the back of the bottom of your bicep. How did I feel that? So you guys try to do it without that? What felt weird, the weird thing is like to step over backwards, it's going to take a bunch of time. Because you're like doing it, you think you would normally step over the structure, and here you're reversing that. But when you get used to it, it's like yes. Right. I mean, it makes perfect sense. It just seems weird. It is. You go over the other way. Now the trick is this. See how I can lift my feet easy? If you're doing this, I can't lift him easy because the weight's not on him. See, he moved, he got comfortable, I can feel him moving around. But then when I go like this, now he's not reaching up to grab me, he's not doing anything, and then fall. When I tell you guys, literally, I mean, that pitches your legs, and as you fall, you stay with it. And you want that feeling at the end. That's going to inspire attack. Cross the calves. Hold on. Both knees on the mat. Don't worry about it. This one. Okay, so now down, slowly. You're going to spin that way, which is going to be there it is, and then it's all the same. So kick the legs together, all over. Now, stop. Don't move. If that wasn't working, stay here, drop to your left shoulder. Keep your bottom leg forward. Start going. Heel toe back up. Heel toe. Your chin up. Breaking your face. And when you get to the part of your feet, you're going now. That dog bar is tough. It's just those calves, you've got to put it in the spinning in the mouth. This is not such a school like there is. You feel like you're having but it is there. The thing is, we have to hold on to the pitch and not out of it. And I see when you fail to
I'll talk to you. So on here, then you already know I'm grabbing around by the side. This, when I feel the attack, I'll come in, this. And maybe I'm running in color, three legs. Also, guys, you're doing this. You're really active. So, once you get comfortable, here, I can drop down here. Then again, I know. Kind of every time you practice it, you feel their attack. So then you know you ain't got to go so here. You just go quickly and tuck it by your head on the front. That you can be able to do that. Sit, open legs, open them up. Nice. Good. Just put this. I like to go a little bit this. Yes. Yes. Keep your head. Red light, that's the yellow coffee. You're like, ooh, okay, tap it. Super flexible. You start doing all that. You're good. Then you start kicking in. Guys, any questions about the Kneebar? Possum has a rule. If you catch a Kneebar, when you're rolling, you have to yell out, Kneebar! Every time you do it. Yeah, practice, guys. Talk to people. Practice people who you know are new, that you guys can go slow. Practice people who have experience, who you know they know how to control their body, they're going to let you work, or do things, and just be safe with them. There's gyms out there that will teach brand new people first day how to like destroy knees. I think that's a little bit reckless. I think they need to be like something. They tell people, yeah, just grab that heel hook. We haven't got the heel hook yet. Those are heel hooks on the first day. Yes, next week is heel hook. The pyramid is ankle locks, lock the window. So still a good window. Kneebar, we're getting close. Heel hooks, nothing. So when it pops, it's over. The heel hooks are like the one you really need to pay attention to. And just when I train heel hook, I don't finish with the heel hook. I may finish the heel hook once in a while, and it's just like pops, and I'll get it, and I'll just be like, okay, I'll do it back. Most of the time I grab a heel hook, I lock it in, I make sure I have the control. I look at the person. If they know, they look at me and they go, now let it go with you both. And sometimes people look at me, a little bit of pressure. I still don't just, trust me, I wear the Z-brace for a reason. So, it happens, guys. Sometimes it's accidental, sometimes it's malicious. But we don't want the malicious part, okay? We want people we trust and we want to be able to train. The worst than getting an injury is not being able to train, and it goes in and out. So, protect yourself. On three. 1, 2, 3. Open mat, Mondays in class. Are the kids having open mat?
No class.
Oh, he took the shortcut.
The beautiful thing about legs is you don't realize they're there until you start going for them, and you're just like, wow, I didn't know that. I've done it without it, and I've just been like, yeah. Or I get in the mode and I'm going out with it, and I need to watch it. Yeah. There it is. Didn't Sun Tzu say pretend you're stupid when you're not, pretend you're not when you are?
The station album on Amazon Music.
Cross your legs under the knee. So with that, yes, you're in the perfect position. Marty was talking about your leg loss the other day, yesterday. Oh, really?
the other thing I want to do is with
Dr. Dre,
feel you.
Yeah, okay, get now scratch on there. Oh, he's doing the reversing. I was going to show that one. When TK looked at me and asked, I said, "Help me do it. Help me do
All right,